So have you ever had your heart broken?
No.
Yes.
Well, now that I think about it, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yes, multiple times.
I've lost my brother before. That's like a way that I had my heart broken. Something that I just never saw coming. He took himself out, so that's a tough way to go.
I've had my heart broken like multiple times throughout my life in ways that like I wouldn't really expect like heartbreak to happen, like whether it's like a family member like that does something that just like breaks my heart, or like a relationship in my life changing. Like sometimes it feels like really subtle, but like I still feel that like my heart feels broken and I'm still like recovering or have to like nurse myself through something. But
yeah, I mean he was living with his aunt. His aunt took him in, so he never really had that father mom kind of love where he grew up with breakfast on the table and all kinds of stuff like that. So to him, he never felt like he can actually get that genuine love from a girl, from parents, from friends. Every I love you didn't feel real to him. So yeah.
It's never been like a messy breakup where like I'm heartbroken about it. It's just very like subtle things or like changes in my life that leave me feeling heartbroken and kind of like scattered.
Yeah, it was a kid who sat in back of me in elementary school in 5th grade. I thought he was super cute. His name was... I think the biggest time was by myself. It was the time, actually a couple of times, I realized that I did not trust what I can do, did not trust my ambition, did not trust my real feelings, and put up with the things that I already did not feel happy about. So I realized that it was not because of outside circumstances, it was because the lack of self-trust and sensitivity to my own feelings and thoughts caused that disappointment. So I realized I was heartbroken by myself, and I also apologized to myself.
To him one time, or on AIM, and he was like, I was like, oh, I like you, and then he was like, oh, I kind of like you too, a little bit. And I remember like jumping for joy and like running off to dinner, and but like nothing ever happened. I ended up going to the same middle school as him, and I chose that middle school because of him. I don't know, such a charming guy, and I like never met anyone else like him. So,
No. Why? I don't know. Like relationship-wise, like romantically, it's either ended on like a good note or like not. And in a situation where it didn't end on a good note, it's like I guess my feelings weren't invested enough for it to really affect me like that. And then if it's on a good note, I'm like still in love with the person even though we're not together. So
over the times I realized almost everyone does to themselves, in terms of misunderstanding who they really are, not sure where they want to, don't know where their boundaries are or what is their real dream, and be confident in themselves. So I think for me, a lot of times by first realizing that everyone has that aspect, I feel more comfortable, less self-blaming.
It affected me in a major way. I remember I went through college pretty much just like, trying to figure out what the hell to do, with myself. Like losing him, I lost a part of me. He was like a paternalistic figure for me. So, I would say that it affected me in major ways in terms of I lost my identity. So, and trying to rebuild myself, rebuild my character, I found that, there's so much to live for. You should actually live and appreciate your life, as it is, because life is precious.
Second, try to find evidence. Think about, differentiate your thoughts and what the reality is. So one time, I had a very difficult time. Then I thought to myself, me and myself, we've been through a lot of challenges in life, and what makes myself not trusting my own ability of going through another difficult time in life. I think by having those honest conversations, just like a conversation that you will have with the best friend, be honest, look for evidence, try to get over the doubts, and maybe talk to strangers. I think that has been very helpful.
Exactly like what I'm doing.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really get too attached to like, I guess the closest thing would be like sports, like my favorite sports team is losing, or like the Knicks just being trash every year. But that's like a perpetual sort of hurt. So yeah, not really heartbreaking.
It's not the end of the world if you don't get that one guy. There's like lots of other guys, and you know, if you're like yourself, you'll find someone who will accept you for you.
Yeah, awesome.
All these things help me think through and heal my heartbroken times.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, so that was the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. To me, it was really interesting to see how many different flavors that heartbreak can come in. There will be a part 2 of this coming out shortly because I couldn't get everyone that we interviewed into this one. But definitely keep your eyes peeled out for that one. If you truly enjoyed this video, I would highly appreciate it if you were to share it with someone. That would be amazing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Say bye, Ollie.